Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I am the Pick a Card Empress, and today we are asking about your person's secret confessions. What do they have to confess? What do they want to confess? Or maybe they want to confess but they're afraid. What are their secret confessions? So we have the first deck with this clear quartz, and it is the Gilded Tarot. Second one, rose quartz heart, and it is the Rider-Waite, and it's actually my very first tarot deck. And this one is the amethyst, and it is the cosmic tarot. So do your thing, prick your pile, and then we're gonna be back and we're gonna find out what's your person's secret confessions. I'll see you in a bit. Okay, pile one, if you chose the Gilded Tarot and the clear quartz, this is going to be your reading. So let's get right into this and let's ask, what are your person's secret confessions? Secret confessions. What are their secret confessions? Not Mr. Rooster. All right. So we have justice. All right. So coming through, we're coming with someone who wants to make a clean breast of it. They want to make things right, balance the scales, all those beautiful things that justice represents. Hold on. Okay, so they're drawing my attention to the sun in the back of our head. So we're tapping into divine masculine energy, and this is someone who wants to stand in their power. Yeah, there's definitely a message here about balance and about being fair and about ascension, because that's the first time I'm noticing steps in these cards, right? So somebody's definitely on an ascension journey. They're trying to follow their intuition. They are taking a leap before they look, because, you know, justice is blind here, right? All right, let's see their secret confession. So we have a divine masculine energy, whether they're male or female in body, coming through. Let's have a look. What's their secret confessions? What do they want to tell you? What do they want to confess? All right, so we have the Page of Swords, and you know that's Mr. Stalker. All right, air energy. We have the Two of Pentacles. I feel like that's the energy at the heart of it. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. We have Death. We have Scorpio energy. We have the Four of Pentacles in reverse. We have the Fool. Yeah, it was really summed up in that Libra card. And then we have the Four of Swords. Okay. So at the heart of this thing, this confession, is the Two of Pentacles. Your person has choices. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean a choice between two people, but it could definitely be. It could definitely be, but it's more a choice of a path. Now, there is a path that they have their eyes on right now, and it is illuminated because there's a dolphin here that's trying to guide your person. There's a ship waiting on your person to take your person on a particular journey, but your person is confused because they still want to hold on to their old life, and they're unsure. They see the ship there, you know. They see the ship, they see the journey, but the journey is to the moon. It's to the unknown. Okay, outer space, out of their depth, and they're not too sure about that. All right, this is no Jeff Branson or why am I saying Jeff Branson? This is no Richard Branson or Jeff Bezos. This is someone who's afraid to go to the moon, who's afraid to venture to paths unknown. This is someone who's comfortable with being on solid ground. So now, just taking a chance, taking a leap, just like that. They're scared shitless. So I think one of their first messages to you, the things that they want to confess, is that they're afraid. They're afraid. They are here. They're on an ascension journey. I see the rainbow here, right? They're having this awakening. All chakras are alight. Okay? And this is also reinforced by the Death card. They're having an awakening. They're changing. They don't even recognize themselves. That's half of it as well. Okay? They are changing. Everything around them is changing. They don't even recognize who they are. They don't even know who the hell they are. Okay? But they're being guided on a particular journey, and they're like, hells no. They still want to hold on to their own life. So their first confession, they are afraid. The second confession is that they know. They know about this journey. They know about you as a counterpart. They know, some of them know their spirit guides. They know they're a lot more spiritually aware than you think, or than they give the impression. I think a lot of them, they're pretending that they don't know shit, but they know. They know. And they're very watchful. This is another confession that they have. They watch, they're keeping an eye on you. For a lot of you, you think that your person's walked away from you. You think that they've probably gone to another relationship. You think they don't want to have anything to do with you, that they've gone off the path completely. Okay, but that's not true. They are keeping an eye on you. They want to talk to you. But quite frankly, and that's another confession that they have, they don't even know what to say because they're so confused inside. Part of them still wants to hold on to their old life. Part of them wants to unawaken themselves. How the hell do you do that? You don't do that. You can't do it. And everything is falling away. Everything in their life is falling away. We have the Four of Pentacles in reverse. They've been working a lot on their baggage, on their wound. And as their vibration rises, a lot of their old friends, old family, old habits has just been falling away. So they've been doing a lot of releasing. And maybe you think that you're still dealing with the old person, but they're not. They may act the same, but that's a disguise. This person is transforming. They are awake. They are awake, but they're pretending to be the fool. I don't know anything. What? Awakening? You and your spiritual journey stuff. No, they know. They know, but they're pretending. They don't want to feel pressured. They already know the path as well. They're getting all these downloads. They know the path that they have to take, but they're just afraid to take it. And that's why they're not taking any action right now. They're focusing heavily on their healing right now, but they're also using that time to really think about what lies ahead. Whatever action they take, somebody is going to get hurt. They're lying down watching at that Three of Swords, and they have the Ace of Swords there right by their side, getting ready to wield that truth. But whatever path they take, once they hold that truth in their hand, somebody's gonna get hurt. Somebody's gonna get hurt. That's for sure. Let's pull a card on that Page of Swords. We have your Ten of Pentacles. Yeah. Now you might be dealing with someone who's very immature. And that's a product of their circumstances, product of their home environment, and a product of their childhood. I see the Ten of Pentacles in reverse here. And Ten of Pentacles, yes, that's my divorce card, but it's also my dysfunctional family card. Okay, so your person, they might have been a little immature, especially when it came to communication, but it lets you know it is because of their childhood. Their childhood was fucked up. Sun in reverse. Felt very disempowered, very unhappy. This is not a person who's accustomed to being happy. They don't know what happy is, and they don't even think that happy is for them. But they know they want to be in your life. They feel this psychic pull. You see, this guy's third eye is open. They see this. They feel this psychic connection to you. So whilst part of them wants to run, okay, and just wants to continue being a product of this dysfunction, there's something that's calling them to be greater. Now let's see this choice that they have. Ten of Swords. They're afraid of being hurt. They rather stay with the hurt and pain that they know than to be hurt by you, because that will be the greatest hurt of all. They're very insecure. They don't think that they are on your level. They don't think that they can make you happy. They think that they will ruin this too. They feel this person feels blighted. They feel like everything that they touch, they ruin, and they don't want to add you to that list, although they may have hurt you already. Yeah, this person's not showing their hand. They're not showing their love. They're not expressing their emotions. Real Scorpio energy coming through here. So they're not telling you anything about this awakening that they're going through. Okay, in fact, they're pretending not to feel anything right now. They're not taking action. They're not expressing their emotions. It's because this person's absolutely unsettled with everything that's happening in their life. Everything that they've known, everything that they've learned to rely upon, their steady foundation, it's all been deconstructed by spirit. Everything has fallen away, and they see the truth of themselves. They see the truth of the people around them. Yeah, and they feel very alone and unsupported because they just don't resonate with anybody around them anymore. Now let's see what this Fool is all about. Okay, we have the Seven of Swords, and it says futility, right? So this person, they have been acting like they don't know what's going on around them. They don't know about this connection. They don't know about this journey. Okay, but it's an absolute mask. They're pretending to be the Fool. They're pretending to be naive. They don't know anything. And it's because they don't want to feel pressured to take action. Eight of Swords. Spirit's letting you know there's some kind of interference here in your connection as well, but most of it is coming from this person's mind. Four of Swords. Inaction. Five of Cups. Yeah, this person feeling very wounded, and they feel very disappointed in their actions and how things turned out between you guys. This is grief, pain, shame. They are also seeing, you see, they're seeing the truth clearly now. And part of that truth is they're seeing how they was the master architect behind the dysfunction that happened in the relationship. Now, it does take two to create something toxic, but they were the main protagonists. And for a lot of you, this involved third and fourth parties, and they were the common denominator. Let's see what else they have to confess. So they know a lot more than they think. They don't want anybody to know about this awakening that they're going through. They don't want people to know how alone they feel because they're no longer resonating with the people around them. They don't want you to know that they're stalking your page, stalking your social media, asking friends about you. For some of them, for some of you, they may be driving by a house, going by a church, that kind of thing, hoping to get a glimpse of you. Okay? But most of all, this is someone who's trying to maintain the status quo. Let's see what else they have to confess. What else do they want to tell you? Okay. I had to walk away to work on myself. Okay, so it looks like this person definitely walked away from you. But it isn't for the reason that you think. You may have thought that this person rejected you. You may have thought, okay, well, they chose somebody else. They didn't choose somebody else. Okay? They just felt at the time that they were not good enough, and that they would also screw you over and make your life miserable. What else do they want to say? I'm sorry that I deceived you. I am still haunted by my actions. And that's what I get from this Four of Swords card. I'm going to put it there. That's what I get from this Four of Swords card. It's like they are now in full recognition of the consequences of their actions. I think before, this person was just operating in survival mode. And when you're in survival mode, you're not thinking about anybody else. You're just thinking about, I do not want to be hurt. And I'm going to do whatever it is to make sure that nobody hurts me. And if it means, taking that, that offensive action and doing that first strike, you do that to protect yourself. But they just didn't realize how much they hurt you and how much they hurt the people around them. They didn't. I've been caught in a cycle of pain and betrayal for so long. It wasn't you. And that's what I was just telling you guys. It wasn't you. You may have felt rejected, but it wasn't you. It had nothing to do with you. It's how this person felt about themselves and everything that's been running. All the programming that's been running since their childhood. I watch you on social media. Well, we got that message. So it's just a confirmation of all the messages that we've been receiving up here. So they definitely are keeping, keeping an eye on you. I don't want to put stalking as a positive thing, because it isn't, right? And there's some people who are really being stalked. It's not pleasant. All right, so they're definitely keeping an eye on you. They're letting you know that maybe they'd let you go, but it wasn't, and it didn't have anything to do with you. It's how they felt about themselves inside. Then they're doing that healing. They're letting this is a person who has been in pain and is still in pain, but at least now they're processing it, and they're really sorry about the things that they did. They're still haunted by the thoughts of you, and that's what I get from this whole spread. Maybe at the time they thought they could have walked away from you and, you know, out of sight, out of mind, and it just did not happen for this person. That's what I'm getting here. It did not happen. Okay, you've been on their mind, and you have been the protagonist, or rather the catalyst for a massive awakening for this person. But this person's still pretending to be their old self, because they want to unawaken. This is what I get from this person. They want to unawaken. Okay, and they think, you know, if I ignore it and I don't tell anybody about it, then, you know, it's not real. But all the friends and family that have fallen away, and all the things that have been deconstructed in their environment, is telling them it's very, very real. So based on what we're seeing here, what can we expect? When can we expect this person will take some kind of meaningful action towards you? I'll take 4 cards. So we have very soon, which is not very helpful, because soon, especially in the universe's time, it's very relative. But there's a moon here. Oh, shit. Well, that one's pretty. Let's see, which one is this? And then we have a solar eclipse coming through. All right, so you guys will tell me whenever the next solar eclipse, when you watch this reading, it looks like that's going to be significant. Let me pull some cards on it and see what's happening. All right, Spirit tells about this very soon. Okay, we have the 4 of Pentacles in reverse. So very soon this person is going to release all the things that are blocking them. And it looks like right now what's blocking them is still them trying to hold on to their ego. But it looks like they're going to have some kind of ego death very soon. And let's see what's going on with that solar eclipse. We have the Death card in reverse. And we have the Page of Swords. Okay, so what's going on here? Let me pull another card with that. And the 4 of Swords, recovery. So even on the next solar eclipse, whenever that is, it looks like this person's really going to be inward focused. Okay, they're still going to be going through this transformation process. I think you are going to get communication before them. Okay, you are going to get communication before them, but we are tapping into someone who has a lot of pride, very stubborn energy, stubborn as F. This card is telling me that, and this card is telling me that. Look at the peacock wings here. Okay, peacock feathers, sorry. So this person has a lot of pride. All right, so I think they're definitely going to reach out. You're going to get some communication from them, but their main focus is going to be healing themselves. So you're going to hear from this person before the next solar eclipse, but they are going to be focusing on their healing. And that has been the main message throughout the collective for the past month. DMs focusing on their healing. Okay, so that's right in line there. Okay, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Grateful for your likes, shares, subscribes, dislikes. They all help the channel grow. And if you're able to go a step further and interact with any of the ads that may have played during this reading, that's beautiful energy exchange for me. And please do it for any reader that you enjoy, especially those who are now starting out, because it really helps them expand their collective and get their messages out there. All right, take care. Bye. Hey pal 2, if you chose the Rider-Waite, my very first deck, and the Rose Quartz Heart, this is going to be your reading. So let's see, what are their secret confessions to you? What are their secret confessions? What do they want to tell you? What do they want you to know? What are they hiding? Whatever it is. Let's have a look. Secret confessions. Secret confessions. Underneath the deck, Wheel of Fortune, the wheel has turned. So we are talking about divine intervention. We're talking about an about face here. It could be that they're experiencing a spate of good luck right now, or it could be the end of a karmic cycle. Okay, so they want to tell you about that. Okay, so let's have a look. What's their secret confession, Spirit? Let's have a look. We have the Nine of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. I'm getting two messages with that. We have the Nine of Cups. Wow. Okay, so right off the bat, your person admires you so very much. They may try to ignore you, maybe make you feel less than, or maybe from their behavior you felt like that, but they admire you. I think they see you as just so beautiful and very sensual, very sensual. I see this lady here with a kaftan, so if you like wearing kaftans and loose clothing, maybe this is going to resonate with you just a little bit more. Okay, but they feel like you have it all. They see that you're very spiritual. You talk to spirit, right? Yeah, you talk to spirit. Okay, I see this lady's head is covered, and you know, it's in all indigenous religion, which is the spiritual shelter Baptist, you know, when you cover your head when you're doing spiritual work. You cover your head normally because they believe that, no, the crown is so very powerful. And even the Bible talks about covering your head as well. Okay, so this person recognizes your spiritual leanings, but they see us very abundant. You have it all. This is what I'm getting. You have it all. You are a wish come true for them. We have this Nine of Cups card. They see you as very independent, and they admire that. For some of you guys, they want to tell you that they do have an issue, particularly with drinking. Some alcoholism. Now, it could be any other substance. It could be any other addiction. But there's an addiction here. There is an addiction here. Yeah, we're dealing with someone who's very defensive. I see how his arms are folded here. There's a lot of things you don't know about this person. There are things behind this curtain here that they're hiding. Behind the show that they put up for the world, there's a lot that there's a lot hidden here. All right, so we're going to pull some cards and see what's hidden. But this person, there is an alcohol issue or some kind of addiction, but I do think it's kind of substances. Okay, we have the Ace of Cups. Oh, this is very powerful energy. We do have the Hierophant. We have the Hermit in reverse. So a lot of Hermit energy, a lot of Earth energy, and we have the Strength card in reverse. Leo energy coming through. So besides what I said before, this person is overflowing with love for you, and there is some kind of olive branch that they want to extend. They want to make peace in some sort of way, but this person feels overwhelmed with the feelings that they're feeling. Now we have the Nine of Cups here, Ace of Cups, that's 10 of Cups. Total happiness, total wish fulfillment. Okay, but they feel like they're drowning. This is not someone who's accustomed to dealing with such intense emotions. Okay, they're not accustomed to that. I think we're dealing with someone who's quite traditional, even though they may try to put on that kind of avant-garde kind of look. No, they have very traditional values and beliefs. Okay, and they feel disempowered by your strength. This is what I'm getting right off the bat. They feel disempowered by you. They feel overshadowed by you. They feel like they will always be in your shadow, and that they can never level up. For some of you, they have hidden a marriage or a very committed relationship for you. They've not told you about that yet, but they do want to tell you about that. Whoever that they are committed to or married to, and you know what, it could even be an institution or some religious or spiritual values. They have been given their power away to these values. In fact, these values may not even resonate with them anymore, but they still keep giving their power because they're expected to. There's something here about family ties. family ties, family programming. Spirit saying that that's the key to unlock this person here. Is family ties, and them doing what's expected of them. Anyway, let me get into these cards here. Okay, but right off the bat, this person admires you. They may not say it as often as you may like. Okay, but they admire you, absolutely. They admire you, but they're highly triggered by you. Your strength, your strength reminds them of a parent. I'm getting mommy. I'm getting a mother. Your strength reminds them of a parent, and they're very afraid that you are going to dominate them and disempower them. But then you never have those fears when you've come into your own. And from what I'm getting here, this person hasn't come into their own as yet, their own power, their own mastery. That's what I'm getting, and that's why they would be intimidated by you. That's what I'm getting. All right, let's see that 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Okay, they're not taking action towards you because they don't see where they can fit in your life. You have everything. Why do you need them? Okay, they want to be there. King of Pentacles. Okay, so a lot of Taurian energy coming through here. Okay, they want to be there for you. They want to be dependable, but they just don't see where they fit in. You have everything. What do you need them for? 5 of Wands in reverse. Like there's no one that compares to you. Okay, they want to be in your life, but what role are they going to take? You can provide and protect yourself. And this person, as I told you, they have traditional values. So if they can't provide and protect, then what are they doing? You understand? 9 of Cups in reverse. And it's clarified by the 9 of Cups in reverse. So there's definitely an addiction here. Now this person sees you as so happy. You are so happy being on your own, and they just can't fathom that, because this is someone who is not comfortable being alone. They're not comfortable being in their own company and doing that introspection. Okay, they're still here trying to keep their public life and public image all together, but inside they are so unhappy. I am picking up on a third party here. Okay, so they're playing, reality TV with somebody, it looks like. But inside, it's like their soul slowly dying, and they use whatever addiction this is, to cope. We have the Ace of Cups. They want this fresh new beginning. That's part of their confession. Okay, they feel very alone and unsupported. They've been doing a lot of introspection. Okay, and they've found you inside their heart, but they're not saying anything about it right now. And I think there really is someone here. There's a karmic here, a Queen of Swords in reverse, and that's someone who's very cold and very cutting. So as much as they want this new beginning, they feel like they can't give you this commitment because there's somebody else here. I'm picking up on the third energy. Yeah, thanks for the confirmation, right? Let's see Hierophant in reverse. Okay, 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, they might be in a committed relationship, but it's like they're in a relationship with themselves. They want to move on from that with that 6 of Swords, and they want to tell you that, yeah, they've been served some sort of karma. I think when you met this person, it looks like they were in some kind of F-boy energy, but they got their karma. They got their karma. Hermit in reverse. 7 of Pentacles in reverse. They just can't see how they can invest in this relationship. You deserve so much more. You deserve the world. And they don't know how to give you that. Strength card in reverse. 4 of Swords. They're not doing anything. They're not taking action at this time. They're holding back on their feelings. Yeah, and just as I said, holding back on their feelings, Page of Cups comes up in reverse. So it's not like they don't care for you. It's not like they don't want to talk to you. It's not like they don't want to give you this kind of flirty kind of message, because look, we have Page of Wands in reverse, and that's not it. Spirit is saying they're holding themselves back. because you deserve a solid offer. You deserve more than flirtation and seduction and, these little "what are you doing" messages in the night. You deserve it all. So this person's really holding themselves back, and they feel kind of defeated right now because they just don't see how they can come towards you. I really get a vibe of them like just beating themselves up. Just beating themselves up, It's like they're telling themselves it's just best that I stay where I am with who I'm with because, I can be somebody in their life. With you, they just don't know what's going to be their role and function. They just don't know how to fit in there. Let's see what else they have to confess. Okay, so we have, I just feel overwhelmed with everything that is happening in my life right now. And I definitely got that. Okay, I definitely got that. There's just so much that's happening. As I said, this person isn't accustomed to dealing with intense emotions. Okay, I get a very stoic kind of energy there. They're just not used to that. And they've been holding themselves back. Okay, trying to maintain their sanity. I'm having a massive tower moment. Yeah, and they're still holding on though. They're still holding on to that old life. Everything is falling apart all around me. This kind of sounds like Power One, so maybe you can watch Power One as well. But they're still trying to hold on to their old life. I was not ready for what you had to offer. Exactly. This person just does not think that they're good enough. You have everything. You have everything. I don't, and this is the crux of the matter. I don't deserve you. And this person honestly thinks that. They honestly think that. They do not deserve you. This is the main issue. I do not deserve you. And that came out in the general message. I think it was yesterday. I'll probably tag it down below. Yesterday on my other channel, Made for Love. This is what the DMs are going through right now. That feeling of not being good enough. Okay? That feeling of not being good enough. So when can you expect this person making some kind of meaningful moves towards you? When can you expect that to happen? Let's get 2 cards. Whoa. Okay. So we have lunar eclipse. Now, Part 1 had solar eclipse, but this is lunar eclipse. So whenever is the next eclipse, that's going to be significant for you. And we have New Year. Okay, so for some of you guys, you're looking at in the New Year. And then we have the Caribbean wet season, which is June to December. So let's see what's going on with these. So we have a lunar eclipse. Whenever is the next lunar eclipse, whenever you watch this. And we have, this is Temperance in reverse. So the next lunar eclipse is going to cause a big shift with your person. They're going to be totally destabilized. Okay. And a lot of secrets are going to be revealed. I remember I told you, your person has a lot of secrets hiding behind there. Oh no, I'm supposed to pull some cards there. Okay, hold on. Okay, a lot of secrets that your person may have had hiding is going to be revealed. They're going to come out into the public eye, and it's going to make your person feel very vulnerable. Okay, everything that they've been hiding is going to come out for the whole world to see. Spirit, what are these secrets? Because I promised to ask, what are these secrets? Okay, we have 2 of Pentacles. So we're looking at someone who is a juggler, but also someone who has financial issues. Okay, so they may be juggling many people, but there's definitely some financial issues here. We have Ace of Cups in reverse. That talks about addictions, which we went into. 1 second, guys. Sorry about that. That was my sister. So maybe there's an interfering sister or interfering family member as well. Okay, and then we have 8 of Pentacles. So there's There's also a secret project that your person is working on, and they're hoping that this is going to help them get out of their financial issue. But there's definitely an addiction, and it's a substance addiction for most of you guys. Yeah, more secrets again, the moon in reverse. All right, so a lot of secrets are going to be revealed. People are going to find out that, either they're broke, they've lost some kind of financial, some kind of investment. For some of them, it might be a Bitcoin investment here. Okay, but everything is going to be unveiled. Okay, if they're accustomed cheating, it's all going to be there, out in the open, out in the public eye. What's happening in the new year? Okay, we have 9 of Pentacles in reverse, and we have the Hermit. I think they're going to be spending a lot of time alone. Okay, really doing some deep healing and really learning to stand in their power too. I know it seems like a long time, but until this person stands in their power, they're never going to think that they're good enough for you, and they're always going to try to undermine you in some particular kind of way. Okay, so they need time to go through this process. Okay, now we have something here, June to December. We have 3 of Cups in reverse. All right, so sometime between now and about 5 months, within 6 month, a 5 to 6 month period, if your person is with somebody else, that relationship is going to dissolve. Okay, yeah, there's going to be judgment there. Okay, that relationship is going to be resolve. Okay, whoever's been running interference in your relationship, they're going to be removed completely. So within a 5 to 6 month period, that's going to be the end of that third party, and then your person really starts the recovery process. So for some of you, you're looking at a bit of time, but it's always important to give this person time to heal. Your relationship is only going to be the better for it. Okay, my loves, that was your reading. I know it's kind of triggering to think, okay, more waiting again, but you're not just going to be sitting down twiddling your thumbs. You're going to be on your own mission, doing your own healing, doing the things that you love, working on your projects, and the time is just going to pass like that. Okay, my loves, that was your reading. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm grateful for your likes, shares, subscribes, comments. They all help the channel grow. And if you're able to go a step further and to interact with any of the ads that may have played during this reading, that's a beautiful energy exchange for me. And please do it for any reader that you enjoy, especially those who are up and coming, because it really helps them circulate the message that they have been given to deliver to the collective. Okay, bye, my loves. Take care. Bye. Hey pal 3, welcome to your reading. So we are going to secret confessions from your person. What do they want to confess at this time? What do they want to tell you? What do they not want to tell you? What are they hiding from you? That's what we're tapping into today. All right, so let's have a look. Let's see what's going on here. All right, we have the Sun. So things are looking up for your person, and you make them happy. They're thinking about you. They're thinking about you. And it's the first Sun card where there's only one person in it. So I'm also getting as well that they're learning to make themselves happy. Yeah, I see a little birdie here, a messenger from spirit. So they're also listening to their spirit guides as well. But they're focusing on their own happiness right now. That's great. All right, so what's their secret confessions? We have the Queen of Wands. Well, they think you are sexy as F, Aries energy. We have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. We have the Four of Cups in reverse. We have the Fool. I feel you can watch all 3 piles. Number 3. We have Judgment in reverse. Oh. And we have Ace of Cups in reverse. All right, so right off the bat, your person has been beating themselves up. Okay, feeling very foolish about their past behavior. And they also want you to know that their past behavior had nothing to do with you. It all had to do with their own insecurities and their own poor self-concept. This person has a lot of image issues, especially with their body. And you may think that their body is perfect, and objectively their body might be perfect, but they have issues with their body. For some of them, and this is for a male, masculine, they have issues with the size of their okay, and this goes back to an experience from the past. Yep. There's also a bit of drinking that's going on as well. But they're deep in a karmic cycle. And let me see. I'll pull some cards and see what that karmic cycle is about. Okay, and this is one of the main blocks to you guys coming together. I also see that it looks like they've lost some sort of finances, an investment as well. And that's because they went off path. So right now they're having a course correction by spirit, because I'm looking at this Wheel of Fortune and it looks like the Tree of Life to me. And in reverse, that tells me this person went off path. Okay, so they're having a course correction right now. And part of that, it looks like several tower moments. Tower moments in their finances, tower moments if they have any relationships, in their family life, in their work life, everything. There's a tower moment everywhere. They admire you. They think you are so business savvy. They think that you are so sexy. They see your spiritual power, but they are very attracted to you. Very attracted to you. They like your go-getting spirit. Okay, you are just so different from them. And look, the archer in the back. You've really, there's an archer here. So, you've really captivated this person's heart. Okay, but they think that they have screwed up so badly, and they've made so many wrong decisions and poor and just they had poor judgment, that they don't know if this can ever come back together. So for some of them, they've been drowned in their sorrows. Some of them might be using some harder drugs as well, but it's all, they think all is lost. They think all is lost. For some, they've been under divine judgment and they have had their ass handed to them. Okay, and they're trying to hide this from the world. They're trying to hide this from the public eye. And they're trying to hide it from you because they don't want to hear I told you so. Because for some of you guys, you told them so. You told them so. Let's pull some cards in these. Let's see this Queen of Wands, because that's you. Just give it a little shuffle. That's you. All right, so we have the Emperor. Right, so we have somebody who knows they are your counterpart, and that this and that this is a destined connection, but right now they feel like you guys are star-crossed lovers. They want to seduce you, and they think that you are very seductive as well. I told you that. But they're in two minds. They have their insecurities. They think that they've just, they've just messed this up. They really cocked this up, and they don't see how this can come back together. And this person has a lot of pride. There's a lot of pride here, right? So one of their secrets, they know that they are your counterpart, okay? And they don't want to tell you how much they admire you, which is so strange, right? They're keeping all this to their chest, It's as if even if they give you that little compliment, it will just be too much, and you'll still have, and it's like the balance of power is so much in your favor in this relationship that even a compliment is going to give you too much power over them. That's really sad. Let's see that Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Yeah, Two of Pentacles. I told you, there's big changes happening in your person's life. Every area of their life, okay, has been some sort of drama. And they're waiting for their ships to come in, but it ain't happening. They're working really hard, but everything has been rendered void. And that's because they went down the wrong path. They have a lot of insecurities. And it was these insecurities that made them screw this up in the first place. They feel defeated. Five of Swords. Yeah, they have been sabotaging everything that's been good for them. Okay, and choosing all kinds of toxic shit because they think toxic shit is all they deserve. They don't think that they deserve you. You're too good for them. Yeah, only people as toxic as they are, that's who they want. Seven of Swords, living a lie. Ten of Wands, feeling burdened. Okay, so this person has a lot of unprocessed baggage. Okay, I think this person doesn't even know who they are. They have been wearing a disguise for so long that who they really are, what they truly believe in, and what they want for their life, they really don't know the truth of that. And I think this is something that they are powering through right now. Now, they have begun on a journey. We have the Fool here. And it's a journey back to themselves. And it's a journey that they had to be rerouted to the hard way. Six of Pentacles are a card of karma as well. Nine of Wands. They're feeling very vulnerable because they've been really beaten down by a karmic energy. This person really screwed them over. But this had to happen. Okay, this had to happen for your person to finally step onto, look at here again, the journey. The Fool. And for them to finally leave behind their toxic traits and behaviors and toxic people and toxic relationships. It had to happen like this. Now let's see Judgment in reverse. Yeah. Realizing now that they made some really horrible mistakes, okay? And they want to make things right. They want to communicate, okay? And let you know what they were thinking, okay? Their story about, a lot of them, they were being, it's kind of player energy here, all right? But they've moved on from that, and they're really focusing on their healing right now. But the main journey that this person needs to be on is a journey to self-love, because this person does not love themselves truly, okay? Whatever betrayals happened to them in the past, whatever baggage, okay, whatever pain, they've just been carrying it around and they've been punishing themselves for it, you know, and that's why they have so much addictions. They have been bound to a cycle of pain for the longest while. They're heartbroken. We have Three of Swords, we have Ten of Swords, and we have the Devil. They're only now healing this. Let's see what else they want to confess. So they know that they've been foolish, and they don't want to admit this to your face because they're already feeling dumb. What do they want to confess? Okay, what's this? I was too damaged to love you. And we saw it with this Ace of Cups in reverse. Remember, we got the Ten of Swords, we got the Ten of Wands, we got the Three of Swords. Okay, this person wouldn't even have been able to recognize love if it hit them in the face, because all they knew and what they grew up with was toxicity. Toxicity for them was love. I dreamt about a love like this since I was a child. I think this person has a very rich fantasy world, and in that fantasy world, you and they are together, and they're your knight in shining armor, and they're showering you with jewels, that kind of thing. That's the kind of fantasy they have. They dream of taking care of you, and they've always had a fantasy like that run in their head, because that's how they escape their childhood. okay, retreat into this world of fantastical figures, and they are a hero, and they are empowered, okay, to try and get away from whatever was happening in their environment, okay. And now that they've been handed this love that they've always dreamed of, they don't know how to deal with it because they're not prepared for it. I've never allowed myself to feel like this for everyone. So this person, we're dealing with a control freak as well. Okay, you heard the words. I've never allowed myself to feel like this for anyone. So this person, because of what happened in their childhood and the instability there, they feel that they have to control everything and everyone, and they can't control you. Nobody controls the Queen of Wands. She does what she wants, right? So they can't control you, all right? So they never thought that they would even fall in love with someone like you. I don't think you are their usual person. I think they would usually choose someone that's more subservient, more codependent, someone that they can control. But you, that wild card, you really captivated their attention, and before they knew it, they were already entangled. I've had my walls up for so long that I don't know how to let anyone in. So, this is what they're healing. This is what they're working on. This person is uber defensive. I'm getting uber possessive as well. And again, it's that childhood influence. Okay? All right, so we're going to look here. Based on all this, what can we when can we expect this person to take some kind of decisive action towards you? When can we expect that? I'll take 2 cards. So we have Pink Moon, April. So whenever the next April, there is that. So for some of you, it might be next year. And then we have January coming through. So whatever's happening is going to happen next year. All right, so let's have a look. And I can hear you guys groaning. Because a lot of you waited so long already, right? All right, so let's see. Let's see what Spirit has to say, guys. Let's see what Spirit has to say. Spirit, what's happening in April next year? So Spirit's saying there's a delay until that time, right? I see it down below. What's happening? All right, that's when you guys really begin this relationship together next year, April. Let me put another card on that. Okay, that's when we have the full year. That's when Spirit brings you guys together. We have the Star card, we have the Fool. So that lets us know that this is divine intervention here. It lets us know that this is fated. This is exactly how it was written. Okay, so next year, that's when you guys' journey begins at 0 point together. Right? What's happening in January? In January, we have, it says peace. And we have the 9 of Cups reversed. And we have the Page of Pentacles. So in January, expect your person to reach out. Okay, they're reaching out, and it's going to be with something small. I think it's probably an offer of friendship, quite frankly. Okay, because they're still going to be wounded from, I think it's either another relationship or still doing their healing. All right, so expect them to offer something solid. It's going to be something like a friendship, or give you some kind of promise ring. It's something like that. It's going to be reaching out with an intention to build more, but nothing truly begins in any kind of committed kind of sense until April next year. Okay, or whenever April is for you, whenever January is for you. Okay, but the reaching out is in January and then beginning in April. That's what I get. Okay, all right, my loves, that was your reading. Grateful for your likes, shares, subscribes, dislikes. They all help the channel grow. And if you're able to go a step further and interact with any of the ads that may have played during this reading, that's beautiful energy exchange for me. And please do it for your favorite readers or up and coming readers. It really helps them expand their message. All right, take care. Bye.